Helen Keller, who was both blind and deaf, stated that she felt being deaf was worse than being blind because blindness isolated her from things, but deafness isolated her from people. The hardest part about going deaf, for me, is the feeling of being more and more distant from those you love, family and friends, the people who knew who you were before you became this. While our transition into deafness, screaming tinnitus, and for some the painful attacks of recruitment has crept upon us slowly, those closest to us seem to miss the transition and it hits them very suddenly, and we have become someone they no longer really know or can relate to. I have literally sat in a room with my family and had them talk about me as if I was a past memory, and the person sitting right here with them no longer exists. One person actually said, "I would love to have met that guy." Hello, I'm sitting right here. I'm a hugger, and when you are all of a sudden surrounded by people that distance themselves from you, it feels like you are suffocating. And a hug for some is fresh air. For me, it's like a moment of silence. That's right, I've lost most of my hearing, but I never know silence. My tinnitus screams at me all day long, 24/7, louder than a rock concert. I don't know silence, and you need to understand that is torture. The very first Cochlear meeting I went to, the recipient sharing his story spoke of the struggles he had with his relationship with family and friends, all due to his hearing loss. Then I went to another meeting, and someone else said the same thing. Apparently, I'm not alone feeling this or experiencing this, but sadly, for some, the realization of this common issue comes too late to save or restore what matters most, those relationships. I'll never be the man I was again, but that doesn't mean I can't strive to be a better man than I am right now. The fact that I am sitting here is proof that I am doing my best to achieve that. I don't know when I started to read lips. What I do know is that I don't understand much of anything without them. Helen Keller was deaf and blind. She relied on the sense of touch to communicate. Touch to her was much more than one sense. For her it was sight, sound, and a good hug. Helen's success was very much accredited to the love and companionship of those family and friends that embraced her, never gave up on her, believed in her. Many people with disabilities that come later in life find themselves alone. And to be clear, you can be in a room surrounded by people and still be very much alone. Those that once loved you struggle with learning to live and love with this new situation. I really do understand how hard that must be. However, I urge you all to believe that love, friendship, concern, and support breathes life. You can pay professionals to talk to you and to guide you through life these days, but no professional or treatment will ever be as effective as genuine love and support that only friendship can bring. Find me on Facebook at My Cochlear Journey, and until next time, take care.